see. Hello, hello, hello. I think I can hear me and see me. All the good stuff. I hope I'm in the right location. Sunday in the studio. Why don't you join me for Sunday in the studio? Sunday in the studio. Why don't you join me to paint? Okay, there we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me make sure this is where it needs to be. And you guys can hear me all righty, dighty. I will do a demo. I'm going to answer all the questions that I continue to get, which I'm excited. Plus a painting demo. Join me. Okay. Hi, everybody. I got on Facebook Live. Maybe there's not room for me and my hat. Um, I got on Facebook Live and had a great old time updating everybody on what I was doing, which was trying to concentrate and fill orders. But y'all got me distracted, and I put on a comedy set for 20 minutes and got out 4. But since then, I am happy to report I got my act together and I concentrated. I did not let my ADHD get the best of me, and I am here. So I'm going to answer your questions that are pouring in. Excuse my look, but today I don't think we're really snowed in. But yeah, and I'm not doing that anymore. But if you placed an order with me, it still might be sitting there. No, there's a high probability. No, I'm kidding. All right. Plus, I washed all of my dishes. I grabbed a cup of tea. Hi. I washed all of the dishes. Believe it or not, I make dishes in here. What I do is I drink a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, or I have a Gatorade, and then I just leave the glass. So for the past 2 weeks, I just went around and left glasses and mugs in random spots. I gathered them all. I cleaned them all. They're clean. I have 16 more orders to run, but in the process of filling those orders, decided to tell those of you who took the challenge this week, the watercolors are restocked. I pretty much stalked the FedEx guy for a week, and I have a limited number of kits. I'm eyeballing them, so if you want to place an order, you're going to have to go in there. I'll give you the link if you need it. I have the link. So I got that done. I have cleaned the studio. I took inventory of all of the parts that were in that kit so that I don't have any issues and overstocks. I filled orders. I What else did I do? Oh, well, and I'm here to answer all of your questions. It's so funny. I had just the best little live, having so much fun. But I want to answer all the questions about your artful journey. So if you have them, sorry, I gotta get rid of this hat. Let me see if I can do it better. It's just interrupting my flow. But I gotta put my hair out because okay. I also washed all of my paintbrushes so that, oh, as I said it, another order. Well, I'm not dwindling that number down. All right, I'm going to answer all your questions about your artful journey, which I continue to get, and I'm happy to answer. Can you still join it? Which that one is yes, you can still join it until February 5th. At that time, the doors will close. I'll go back to creating content for your artful journey. By the way, your Artful Journey members, I am aware it is February 1st. It's the first week of February. I usually release your content within the first week of February. I'll give you the live calendar. We had family coming in February. That's not going to happen now, so it frees my calendar. I'm glad I waited because the snow. Why would you want to come here right now? So, do you have other watercolors beside the two in the kit? Yeah, I have. I can answer that. I love the questions when they come in. I have probably 14. I think I carry them all. I think I have 15, maybe. Let's see. I don't know. I'll let you know though. I'll just do this live so that you know. I have 8, 9, 12, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. There you go. I think I answered that to Angela. Beautiful Angela. Okay. So, can you join? Yes, you can. And at that time, I'll go back. Your Artful Journey members, I'm going to record your content tomorrow when I have a little bit of peace. I already know what it is. It is said Sea Life that will be going in, and I'll talk to you how to do it in a variety of ways. Jennifer said, I already joined Friday and I've done 4 new projects. Highly recommend, and not paid to say that. That is not a paid endorsement. Jennifer, I'll send you the check later. Kidding. I don't know. Thank you, Jennifer. That was sweet. Hi, Felicia. I did get your order of things. I got that over there. Okay. Biggest question. Can I join for a month or two and upgrade to a year once I love it? That's how somebody worded it. The answer is yes. And if you join monthly and you decide you don't have time, you have to take a break. What I'm laughing, or not laughing, what I'm enjoying, many of your Artful Journey members at one point or another may say, I need a break. Life has gotten in the way. I've got to take care of somebody. They're returning, which is just fantabulous. When I see a familiar face come back, it's like makes me happy. Just what it, oh my god, this is so funny. I went live about a half an hour to maybe an hour and a half ago. It just flew. I went live and there was a lovely girl named Tina. I hope she happens to come back. And she said, hey, what am I doing over here? Never met her. She said it was like her TikTok or something referred her over to my live. And she said, what are we working on over here? And I said, I'm just, oh, it's Sea Life, not Sea Lice. Yeah. So I kind of giggled because I was laughing like, I don't know what I'm doing over here. I'm not doing a demo. I just wanted you guys to, spend some time with me. By the end of the conversation, she said she had just started watercoloring in 2026. And we just had a serendipity moment. And I sent her the link for the challenge. She was like, I could be your assistant. And we were just having a good old time. So you just never know when you're going to meet somebody or how you're going to come across. But I told her, I was like, no pressure. You just met me. But would you like to join my art membership? I teach watercolors and acrylics. I got a lovely question via Messenger. I don't check my Messenger very often. But a lady asked me, oh, I just should have remembered her name. Do you ever teach, I would like palette knife painting, which I have done. It's on my list. Did Tina just join your Artful Journey? I'm not joking. That lady is probably going to be my assistant in 12 minutes. It's so funny. And I was like, it's on my list. I bumped it up the list because I have been doing this for 6, 7 years. When you join your Artful Journey, you get all of the content that has been created in the past 6, 7 years. We're almost on 7 years. So with that being said, what do you get? I pre-record a monthly lesson. I pre-record a drawing bonus. I go live in creative time called Creative Time Live, where I do a project or a technique that we've been working on. And I go live, but that is recorded, so that goes into the classroom. I also have what we call morning meditation. This was developed by the members. They wanted to know how I make 20 minutes a daily practice, or 15, 20 minutes a daily practice. So we started morning meditation. I just added it in there, and every month we meet for a live morning meditation. I usually say 20 minutes to jumpstart your creativity. We've adapted that over the years, where in the beginning, everybody just wanted me to start them off and they didn't want me to finish it. Like, where are we in 20 minutes? Just go. Now I've just been like, I just want to finish because I don't want to leave you. So I do that. Also recorded, goes in your classroom. Your Artful Journey members, we did get a lovely little facelift of our classroom. And I did add January's morning meditation last night about midnight. I went in last night. I got caught up on all videos I have done, making time lapses, doing some other things, and cleared off my computer. It felt so good, and started working on getting my tax stuff in. Okay. So the content is driven mostly by the members. I will ask questions. I keep a list. Uh, I don't think I've had to revisit anything. I've just said combine things. Um, but it has made my life so amazing to literally be with creative minded souls. Also, you get to be a part of our Facebook group. I do suggest, instead of messengering me, you just put your question of have you done this and stuff. But the portal is easily searchable. I do teach in mostly watercolors and acrylics. However, from time to time, mixed media, watercolors, acrylics. From time to time, somebody will say, boy, I bought all of these and I don't know what to do with them. And I'm like, I have those. Let me show you. Or I test a new product, or, I give a review on things. I'm not a art snob. What does that mean? Um, First off, I think everybody is creative, and we just sometimes need to tap into it, which I help you do. I do use a gamut of supplies. I try to stay away from the cheapest of the cheap, but I have been known to teach a watercolor class and pull out Prang and Crayola just to prove you do not need expensive supplies. I do like to give recommendations where I can. I never say that's a terrible product, but if you get me aside and I don't have to say it out in the universe, I'll tell you. No, I do work with wonderful companies. Send me product, I test things. I try to stay in the mid-range level, but I always tell you where I would jump if you want to drive the Mercedes of the watercolors. So, and the challenge we just did, because that was the other question, do I need a ton of supplies? Here's the thing. The supplies that was in the last challenge kit, which I will name, an art journal, painter's tape, some basic brushes, some black and white acrylic paint, 2 sets of watercolors. You only need one. Nobody needs all the colors. Um, is what will get you started in a universe of painting and being creative. Now, am I going to introduce other products and modeling paste and how to get texture and how to use acrylics? What is gesso? How to use Dorland's wax? That's on my list to add into your resources. Yes, I'm going to answer the questions. The thing about me too is I'm all about inspiring you and being creative. Through my journey, I have had many people say to me, oh, I was told you're not supposed to use this product and this product together. Now, I don't work in oils. So I'm not going to speak about oils because, yes, oil and water repel one another. Um, but for example, this lovely little sea turtle that is swimming off the page, I did something that is kind of not normal with it. But your Artful Journey members are going to find out about that. Also, we named it Your Artful Journey. It's not called Your Artful Race. And that was a big thing because I see people all the time go, oh, I got to get caught up. I'm not caught up. I'm not caught up. And I'm like, okay, there is no being caught up. I don't know what that means. Although last night I got a lot done. I mean, yes, your taxes need to be filed in a certain date. Yes. But overall, I do have to say to people that it's a journey, it's not a race. Jump in, see what the lessons are about, find what is comfortable to you. Do not get stuck in the minutia of there is a beginning and an end. Okay, I will tell you there is a beginning and there is an end as far as I know to our existence. Okay, do I know anything beyond that? No, I don't know how you, I don't know who I'm going to see in heaven. I don't know if I'm going to come back as an athlete. I have a sense though. I've never been an athlete in my prior life. I don't know. But as far as a beginning and end to creativity, that's not what it's about for me. They're just fun, enjoyable lessons to jumpstart your creativity. Uh, you get drawing bonuses for those people who most people who have joined my membership have told me at one point I cannot draw a stick figure. I too am not a drawer. I'm not. I don't like realism. I don't really draw. But I love little creative exercises with a pen, like sitting down and drawing bark on a tree and just like letting myself go and reminding myself it's a piece of paper. I think so many of us just sit down, see that blank piece of paper, and they just freeze up. I have gotten through the freezing up of it just because I now do this so much. I love it. I teach it. I live in it. I exist in it. If you want to talk about it, I'm your girl. Okay. I just tried, this is somebody, Christy said, I just tried the one you did live yesterday. Loved it. Poured out way too much background color, so painted another background. That's what it's about. She said, thank you for the encouragement and inspiration. That is what it's about. Um, I go to art materials trade shows, and back in the day, I was snubbed a little bit for being my kind of art. No, my kind of art is bright. I mean, that's my kind of art, which is, I think, pretty. And some of the not the manufacturers of products of fine art things were like, I don't know. And now I say we all get a seat at the table using whatever we want to use, whatever we want to do, whatever we want to use. Because by the way, my paint dollar monies is just as good as a fine artist paint dollar monies. Okay. I do have to say that cute Tina that I met in my live, black and white. Yes, I love it. She said, I know how I got pointed to you. I looked at an ad. I looked at an ad about your painting, your challenge. And I looked at it, of course. I was like, well, thank you. I spent money on that. And she said, I thought it was AI. I almost fell out of my seat. I do not use AI. You all took the challenge. You all painted it with me step by step. Karen Bledsoe said, I'm anxious to learn about Jelly Arts plates. Okay, I work for Jelly Arts. The lessons are in there. I'll do more. I demo those for a living. Like I'm going to a trade show. I go to 5 trade shows in a year or something. I do that. Sometimes I don't even think about it and I think, why am I not doing that with you guys? Angela's like, I get you. Oh, on the piece I did yesterday, over the top. What was okay? Stacy, what's the reason for sealing stuff? Now, normally in my art journal, I do not get wrapped up with sealing things. Sealing things is to protect it from light, dust, um, light, dust, fingerprints, all of the stuff. these are my idea books. They're not really, they're not hanging on the wall. They're not exposed to light. They're not my fingertips. I don't care what happens to it. But a lot of the times too, like if you're mailing something or people buy my journals, I do seal them. First off, it looks pretty. It protects it. And sometimes you'll see me do it, and sometimes you don't, because sometimes I feel like a nut, and sometimes I don't. But most of my acrylic pieces, I do. My watercolor pieces, it's Dorland's wax. I'll tell you more about that. Uh, and I just ordered that to add to the shop. But if I am painting a piece and I sell, typically when I'm live, I wish I didn't always do that, but I give away the painting for free. I started that because I thought I might drop dead and have 5,000 pieces of art. And my kids, they're going to be sitting on a gold mine right there, right? All right. So, so that's the reason behind that. And I won't get into, okay, matte medium. Christy, I think you joined, did you say you joined your Artful Journey? If you joined your Artful Journey, there is a whole thing about matte medium and decoupage. So I'm not going to go, I'm not going to answer a million questions about products and techniques right now, because I'm still answering your Artful Journey technique. They're questions. But the types of things that I do provide in there, and I showed yesterday, it's under projects, techniques, drawing bonuses, resources. I always tell my kids, it's going to be like Dr. Seuss. Nobody knew Dr. Seuss was an artist until Dr. Seuss. Theodore Geisel. Yeah. Jan wants to know why I'm going to Chicago in March. Jan, I'm going to Chicago in March. I'm going to be eating a deep dish pizza. Going to March. I've got a trade show there. It's not open to the public. Sorry. I do announce, if I was Jan, you'd be the first person I would tell. Literally, you'd be the first person, but it's not open to the public. So it's for Jelly Arts. I'm demoing. Doesn't mean I can't eat a deep dish pizza. I hope I can get to Rush Street. It's all I want to do. Yeah. And I think I got to, I wish I wasn't, I wish I was driving, but anyway, yeah, look in the resources. It's under, and that stuff. I'm gonna go in and even do some more resources. It's on I have a list. Yesterday I got so organized. I have lists for my list. I made a list of all my lists. Okay, Anne, am I missing any other questions? You could join. Oh, it's the cost, 37. Somebody said, what's the cost? $37 a month, $370 or $370 a year, which is 2 free months. If you just want to try it for a month, go into the Facebook group. If you elect, you only get access to the library and the Facebook group when you're a member. If you're not a member and you decide you're done, then you don't get access to that. So sorry. Oh, I also should mention all of the lessons now. They always have materials lists. I take pictures of the product with the products I'm using, with the finished piece, and you have a handout. So if you want to print out the finished piece and have it sitting next to you while I'm talking you through the lesson. I know somebody in the challenge said, hey, at the very end, you started getting faster. I just wanted to fill your brain with tons of ideas. And I don't teach that way. It's more relaxed. It's actually me doing the project in real time. On occasion, I'll use a heat tool to speed up the dry process, which in that case, you could pause the video, let yours dry, and come back and finish it. It even lets you know how you're progressing, like how much of the video you have watched. You could speed things up, you could slow it down. Anyway, and why do I close the doors on February 5th after I've done this challenge? Because I go back to what I call mad scientist time and try to come up with great ideas to fill your brain to inspire you. Oh, here's another question. Do I only create in an art journal? No. Wood, canvas, tennis shoes, denim, fabric, glass. Okay, but I take those ideas. This was a lesson. This was I think this was a monthly lesson. Lisa said, "You're absolutely the best teacher." You know what? I want to mitigate sometimes those art teachers back in the day who used to say, maybe art isn't for you. Your sister is more creative. That happens a lot. That used to happen. This was a technique that turned into a project. It was a resist technique, and I couldn't resist myself, and I made a project out of it. Get it? And that's just cardboard and some twine, and I cut out some letters, and it's just on a wood tag with some twine. Couldn't resist myself. Okay. You know what? I feel like I need to do another whole comedy set because that's what I just did an hour ago. All right. Any other I know that was probably Lisa, that goes down in time as me creating a kit on the spot while I was recording the lesson. Oh shoot, I need some letters. Went and cut them out. Paused the video, came back. Oh shoot, I want to do a heart, but I don't want to do it on just something. Oh, there was a cardboard box. I'll just cut a heart out of cardboard and rip it apart. So I feel like sometimes things are sitting around me and I go, oh, I could use that. Anyway, yesterday I used drywall tape and somebody emails me and said, I went through my husband's entire garage and found drywall tape. She said, I asked him, honey, where's the drywall tape? And he said, don't touch anything. Oh my God. Angela said, I found you for teaching with Tiara. I'm doing that again. I just jumped on her live today. The crackle to make paint look like wood. I will never forget it. It's here somewhere. Lisa said that's part of your charm. I do remember, and I've been teaching online for a long time. There is a little finesse to talking to yourself and then teaching and all of the things. It's not easy. I find it harder to record my lessons than it is to sit here with you and have a conversation. And sometimes that's reverse. A lot of people like their recorded voiceovers. I hate voiceovers. Um, uh, I don't just paint flowers. Sometimes I use the flowers as a lesson, but this is watercolors. This is the Outer Banks. This was driving through Arizona. This is the Outer Banks. So I do landscapes. I've painted. The one thing I'll say, I probably don't like to paint. I'm not a fan. Faces. I've taken classes. Dina Wakely, Karen Campbell. Those are my face portrait idol teachers. They just do it. I've taken classes from both, actually. I know Karen. She lives in friends with Karen. She lives in North Carolina. She's been here. Um, I took a class from Dina. I don't enjoy it. So if you're looking to sign your up for your artful journey, and the first thing you look up is portraits, faces, that's the face you're going to get. All right. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. Okay. Should we paint something real quick? I'm going to get a small book like this. And yes, it'll be available. Oh, speaking of jelly arts, who said? Karen, are you still here, Karen? Jelly arts? Do you want to paint a paintbrush? Who does not have random jelly arts prints of paintbrushes in there just behind them? Seashells. Seashells and my, whatever that part of your hand is. Okay, these are going to go. Yeah, don't worry about not being a drawing person. Not everything is drawing. I mean, look, want to paint a paintbrush? I'll teach you how to do that. It's not hard. I should just send this to somebody like when they place an order and just throw it in there and see if they go, why? People drawing person. Yeah, it's really not my thing. I don't enjoy it. So why don't I do what stay in my own lane? Why don't I do what I enjoy and stay in my own lane? Yeah. If you want today's journal, we got everything worked out yesterday with that journal went, and I've got 3 of them here to paint that were paid for. Let me see what kind of journal I have to paint on. Hold on. Wonder if my other camera is working so you can see the, oh, hold on. I know you can't see that, but oh, you can't. All right, well, I gotta fix that camera. I have not learned how to operate this thing. You, hey, follow me. Follow me, you sad camera. All right. It's gonna be quick and dirty. Down and dirty, baby. It's US shipping only. Oh shoot, I just remembered somebody asked me about Canada. Hmm. You know what I should do? Roulette like I did yesterday. That was fun. You know what? And I don't feel very original right now, so why don't I just copy myself? Maybe the best person to copy is myself. Oh, nope, I don't want to pick that out because I just want a basic design. All right. So did I answer all the questions about membership? Oh, the freebie for today. There is, if you sign up today by midnight, that was the question I got the most. And somebody said, wish I would have signed up Thursday or Friday. There is another workshop that I had done in my designing. This is all recorded using the same materials that you did for the challenge. This is pre-recorded. So it's another, that's free. And if you sign up today by midnight, you also get the next 3 bonuses that I will be announcing. I will be announcing another one tomorrow, another one on tomorrow, another one on Tuesday, and another one on Thursday. And the one on Thursday is my favorite. My one on Thursday is my favorite. So if you're thinking about it, anyway, is it possible to use acrylic paint on watercolor paper? I do it all the time. I did it yesterday, Angela. I have a theory. If it doesn't spontaneously combust or light on fire, you probably can do it. I did it yesterday, but I already mailed that journal out because I do it all the time. You know what? I have mixed media paper. It's less expensive, and I do use it. Um, but I don't know why. I just like watercolor paper. It's thick, it's fun, it does the job. So this somebody asked me yesterday, somebody said, do you only have coil binding journals? No, I have lots of ones that are like glued, but I'm going to start making my own journals. I got plans, people. But I also carry 2 of them that are this. This is the Strathmore watercolor. I carry it in the 7 by 7.5 by 9.75, and I have it in The 8 by 5.5. Amy, of course, you've been to my house to paint. You know that. 8 by 5.5. So I'm going to use this one. I don't know the cost offhand, but the painting's for free. It's the cost of this journal plus shipping. I can look it up, but it's a really good journal. This right here, this was like one of my originals that, oh, let me turn a camera on. I just don't feel like painting large right now. I need to keep it tight, light and tight. Okay. This is a journal that I did a million moons ago. But see, art doesn't like spontaneously combust or go away. I still like my art. My idea book, my thing. Oh, gal. Are you painting? I'm doing it right now. Well, I'm gonna. So I'm just leafing through for some inspiration, like this page. Look at. I used to be really into quotes. When we feel safe, our creativity unfolds like a beautiful flower. The mind, once stretched by a new idea, never returned to its usual dimension. Oh, golly. What the heck was I talking myself into? I am, because two people fell in love. Bow, chicka, bow, bow. Okay. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Okay. I got some inspiration in my head. All right. Gives you an idea. By the way, this was the inspiration for the hummingbirds in your artful journey. I did a rendition of this yesterday, and it turns out different. I love this piece. Get it? No, I do love this piece. Look at how cool this piece turned out. This was an accident. All right, I need to revive some of these. Anyway, anywho, look at that. Well, that's pretty true. I was created to create. Oh, you know what? I like this. I'm going to do this, but I'm not going to do this as much. We're going to use this as inspiration. It's rare I paint in these colors. So, you know what? There's my inspiration. Well, that was easy. Okay. Brand new book. It'll be in mixed media just because I've been watercoloring all week and I need a break. Do I tape? That one I didn't, Felicia. You don't have to. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But when I'm on the road and I don't, oh my God, look at this. This I did, and it became a print. That I did became a print somewhere. Somebody stole it. That miffed my keister. Anyway, hence licensing attorney. You don't have to tape anything you don't want. It keeps my book a little bit neater, but yep, hence a licensing attorney. No, she's all she wrote right here. Yeah, I love your artwork. Thank you. That's what I teach you to do. Well, I used to do a lot of beverage art. What is going on? Uh-oh, hold on. I'm not going to be upset with the sun at this point. I need some of this snow gone so I don't have to lose my mind anymore. I should turn that into a print that I sell versus somebody else selling it. Yeah. Upset much? No. It's funny because I have all my journals. I have journals that I used to travel around the world and teach with, and I still have all those. So I don't, other than you guys are now getting more of my artwork because I don't know, it just felt right at some point to do that. I feel like I got to protect this over here. Oh, today I'm going to wash all my towels, my paint towels. It's like I'm housekeeping today. Oh, all right. Do I have enough juice in this battery to record this? Sure I do. Isn't it funny the stuff that comes back to you? I want to repaint that again. I'm going to repaint that. It's fun to leaf through my books. It really is. Okay. I feel like mixed media, but I don't need to go through like all of the supplies. I'm actually just going to do like matte medium in the background right now just to seal this off. Do I use matte acrylic? Sure do. Sure do. I tend to lean toward, then I end up sealing it with satin because I get a little, I don't know. But yes, I do. Chalk paints. I love chalk paint. Stacy, you could look on my Facebook page for that. There was no planned, it's not in a classroom anywhere. Just did it. I'm just gonna seal this watercolor paper off with just some matte medium at the moment because I'm gonna mix it in. Oh, that background was so damn yellow. I don't know if I could do that again. I'm not a yellow person. You can look on my Facebook page. YouTube. Oh, why do I say that? Go to my YouTube channel and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's under lives. I forgot. I teach on YouTube and yep, chalk paint. Love it. Oh my God, I love chalk paint. I used to work in my journal on the opposite side. I do chalk paint on the opposite side and I would put a corresponding color of chalk paint and it looked cool. What color should we pull? Anyone that I use as I'm pulling it? Just demoing. This is Diary Light Yellow. I used it yesterday, I think. The kids are, yeah. I don't even feel like doing a palette, but let's just see how this goes. Let's just see how this goes. I've got my inspiration. And this journal is available. It's a watercolor journal, and it's sewn, bound. This just gives you an idea what I do, okay? Now, when I demo and it's free, and y'all, I don't really like, I'm kind of just playing, but when I'm in your artful journey, I do provide like everything, like, okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. What color? Yeah. So there we go. Mm, 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 mm. I need an orange. Ugh, orange is hard for me. Do I have to use orange? No. Guess I need a palette because now I want to mix colors. I really love what I did here too. Like I want to teach this. Well, I am teaching it. Pyrrole orange? Sure. Do I have it? Sure. Let's try it. This is going to be orange. Oh yeah, she orange. I feel like I don't have a very big border because, oh, I didn't dump any of this out. This is like my like therapy time. I mean, listen, I paid good money for therapists a long time ago, but now I am totally I this is my unload, unwind, paint how I feel. Maybe right now, in a way, I'm painting the sun. I also don't look at my artwork and start analyzing it. Although I have a couple of pieces like the day Prince died, and I wasn't close to Prince. We didn't know one another, and I was not the biggest Prince fan in the world, and all of a sudden I'm painting in purple. So go figure. Everything around me just. Do I have a stencil that has circles or something? I'm just using a flat brush. There's no secret brush. It's just flat. I think I have this. I don't know if I have it in stock, but I do sell it. Just a flat. It's just. I think this comes in a twofer. Oh, that kind of. You know what? If I could find the other one, that would make sense. Hey, now you're cooking with an idea in your brain. I don't know where the other one is, but I think it does. I think it is sold that way. Yes, it is. I think it does. I think it comes like this. I do have this. And I'm just blending in that background a little bit. I feel like I went back in the month of January and I feel like I painted so much, which may be why I'm so calm right now. I'm kidding. All right, I'm finally dipping that brush in water. How about like a no, Quin Magenta. Is that what I want? Yeah, Quin Magenta, not Quin Violet. Cleaned off my computer last night, like all my videos. That's where this comes from that I was like, wow, I did a lot of artwork. All right, can I dry this off? And can this be, I'm thinking out loud to myself, kind of smaller, so stencil brush. I'm not going to load this up very much. In fact, the more you offload it, the better. Okay. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty. That's right, Purdy. Look at I sound like my parents. You hear those speed demons out there? Somebody's gonna get hurt. I'm just using a very dry brush. Yeah, doing that. I already like my background. She fun. Okay. Some of you know my parents. I probably shouldn't say that. Do not report in because sometimes my mom watches stuff on YouTube. Mom, I was just joking. I was imitating your mother. I mean, dad's mother. I mean, nobody would know. And did anybody take this up on this journal? If not, I'm not upset. Oh, nobody did. I listen, I could use this because I'm running on the end of mine. So, okay. How do I want to do that? Hmm. I don't want to use buttons because I'm not pulling that out. All right. By the way, I have been showing my favorite liner brush, and it is the 10/0 extra long micron. A couple of people have ordered the wrong one, and I have messaged you, or one person I just knew ordered the wrong one because I was like, no way. So I took the other one out that just said detailer. I took that out of the shop because I have like 100 of these. So I took that out to avoid confusion. Your parents are the cutest. My parents are the cutest. So before anybody, mom, you know I think you're the cutest, mom. I'm like staring at this, and something about it is there, but I don't know. And now I'm gonna want like a button on it or something, but I'm not gonna do it. Just don't do it, Tracy. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna go here, okay, and then I kind of shaped these petals, so I'm just gonna. Somebody said they did request the journal, but Anne didn't receive an email. So do make sure your email goes to help@yourartfuljourney.com. That will be the only way we knew. Oh my God, it's dry in here. Feel my head. It's on fire from the heater. Mm, I'm thinking. Almost done. Hmm. Yvonne, hi. Congratulations, my friend. Like couple of the century or I always love it when I see my peeps. Oh, so every she says this reminds her of the 1960s vintage clothing. So true. I don't this is a rare color for me. No, I would say I love the 60s, y'all, but I'm sorry, but I wasn't even a thought yet. Sorry. I'm a 70s girl. So they all have their own different personalities, don't you think? I love when my pieces of home pop up. As she's sitting there in the 80-degree weather, basking in the Ramona sun. All my California people have been checking on me this week, making sure that I'm not heading back or offering me a home. By the way, you could do this with a Posca pen or a Sharpie. A Sharpie will go over this too. It's just not going to be as vivid. And I love to encourage people to whip out that liner brush and give her a go. Um, it's so funny too. I don't mind that I'm snowed in. These flowers look like they're on fire. Uh, it's actually kind of nifty how this is turning out. I'm not, that's kind of tooting my horn, but no, I'm just liking the way, I don't know. I like it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think. Hmm. I always wonder if anybody in my family actually believes when I say to them, I'm almost done. 2 more minutes. Because now I got 10 other ideas that are happening in my head. So I'm not almost done. I lied. Clearly, I did. I mean, didn't that just come alive? I like that the shortest flower has the longest leaf. I'm going to catch up with you guys. I love that. It's the little flower that can. I got to put into the universe. I want to now animate a children or illustrate a children's book. I got to keep my dreams a rolling. Okay, won't do too much to these because, you know, I don't like the leaves to be the star of the show. I definitely think it should be the flower itself. But I'll do one more thing. Okay. And I just can't remember what that one more thing is because I just fell right. Oh, I know what it is. It just fell right out of my brain after I said that. Okay, let me just try this because we don't want to do anything that would. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Okay. And I'm going to seal it. I think somebody said they really wanted to buy this, so she's going to be yours. I'll seal it up. The good thing about art, you can do it in 42,000 different ways. I got to go way over here. Na 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 na. I did like yesterday somebody said, "Tracy, I love your energy." And I was like, "Thank you." I don't always have it, but boy, this morning I went in the hot tub in the snow. And I had an ingenious invention and my girlfriend also said, and she's a nurse, so this is totally right information. She said, when you get out and air dry, you'll lose, you burn calories. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm just going to run around the neighborhood in the snow and lose weight. And that'll be my new fitness plan. So I told her last night I wanted to go in the hot tub at 3 o'clock, but no can do. Uh-oh. Well, this is still wet. I just got an archival ink pad. Vicki Jones is getting this. Okay. I just got an archival ink pad. I just grabbed that. That's what I grabbed. I'm just gonna I love this journal. Vicki, you're gonna love this journal. It's just good paper. It's good. Oh, Kimberly, you got yesterday's journal. I literally was trying to think who loves orange. It's on its way. Well, it's not on its way, but in a box. Okay. It's yours, Vicky. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I do like this. You know what? I do like this. I did not think orange is not my thing. Now, I always do my hearts in Pyro Red, but I am, oh God, I can't stop adding to this because I like it so much. I want candy. Oh, I'm supposed to seal this and stop painting because I said I'd be done in 2 minutes. But I lied. Okay. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Please, hands up. Stop. Done. You do not need to add anything more to this. Orange is not my jam either, so I don't know where this came from. All right, a little satin love on it. Let me just seal her up because this is going to somebody. So a lot of times too, people will tell me that they take the art out of the book and frame it. So that's pretty cool. Why not? I had no idea this was floating around in my brain today. Just waiting to escape. Just waiting to escape. Okay, where is my, oh, now I gotta wash brushes again. Just did all my, Leslie wants to know what the second bonus is. Leslie, did you sign up already for your artful journey? She just wants to know what her second bonus is going to be. I will tell you, Leslie. Hold on. Give me just a second. Got to finish this. It's a bonus workshop, Leslie. It's using the same she did. Orange is not my favorite either, Leslie. Listen. But this is making me quite happy. And the reason is I had to close the sun from coming into my studio. And we're not going to close off the sun because, by golly, we're going to be stuck with this stuff out there. That white stuff that fell out of the sky. Darn it all. Although I love being snowed in. Okay, I got to remove the tape. One thing at a time. Leslie, give me 2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes because I just lied to somebody 20 minutes ago and I said 2 minutes. Is it even dinner time? I don't even know that it's dinner time. I feel like I just ate breakfast. You know why? I took that dip in the hot tub and then I dried out, let my noogies fly, and I need a pen. I did not. That, my friends, is done. D-O-N-E. Okay, I am going to come back up here. This is going to Vicky. Okay, thank you. Okay, this, Leslie, is a bonus workshop. I developed this one, pre-recorded a workshop with it. So this is also free if you signed up by today at midnight. Okay, so that is what is your bonus, and it's using the same. It's using the same materials, so you're good to go. You're golden, girl. I mean, you're not a golden girl, but you're golden, girl. Okay, Vicky, I didn't put a heart. I didn't want 2 more minutes. No, I'm kidding. I'm done. What's that for? No, I don't want that. I didn't put a heart. I didn't want to put a pyro red heart and overshadow. So I didn't do it. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Okay, so any other questions about your artful journey? Now is your time. You can still sign up till February 5th. You get immediate access. I'm cleaning up. I will make sure and take a picture of all this and give this to my team so that they can do something. I love the size journal. Do you sell those? I do. I think I have one more left. I do. I think I have, yes, it's this and it's watercolor. And then I sell its bigger brother. One of those. I do have that. Okay. Thank you guys very much. I will. Oh, great. Now I got another video to upload and save tonight. That's okay. That's okay. We're at peace. I cleaned everything out yesterday. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for joining me for Saturday in the studio. Tomorrow, I will announce another bonus. Okay. I got inspiration up the wazoo coming your way. That's the way it's going. Have a wonderful day. Yep, Leslie, I do have it. I guess I just pulled that one out. Have a wonderful day. And you guys, thank you so much. I am very appreciative. Also, your detail brush, the detail brush, which brush? Detail, do you mean the liner brush? That's in there as well. We're going to start featuring a product every Friday as well. Okay, you're welcome, guys. Thank you. I'm pretty much working. Oh, I work from home. I work in the studio every day. I'll be recording your Artful Journey content solely tomorrow. I will be locked in here and nobody can come in. And then I'll take care of the calendar. I will take care of letting you know when it's uploaded. You will know when Creative Time Live is and when morning meditation is. Okay? Have a wonderful rest of your day. Um, Stay safe, stay warm. For you people in Southern California, stay cool. Wah, wah. Do something creative every day.